Hey Flosstube, my name is Jen. I'm the backcountry stitcher and welcome to my channel about cross stitch. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new, I hope you enjoy what you see. I have some really exciting stuff to show everyone today. And if you're returning, thanks so much for coming back and watching and commenting. I really appreciate it. The algorithm is not my friend, so the few viewers I do have, I really appreciate you guys. And I just love having you come back and watch and comment and everything. So whatever. So anyway, long story short, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I have some really fun stuff to show today. So I have two FFOs, one of which is a big FFO. I'm so excited about it. It's a Mirabilia. I finally got my Cathedral Woods Goddess framed and she is stunning. So yeah, I can't wait to show you guys that. I have another FFO of a Primrose Cottage, and I have, I had kind of a new start with some like, I guess they're like finishes, but kind of little finish. Anyway, it'll make sense when I show you. So, anyway, this is, let's just get started. So yeah, let's start with the big one. Like I said, I got my Cathedral Woods Goddess framed, and I'm gonna turn my ring light off for this because I don't want the glare to get it. And I'm probably gonna have to move this because she's a big one. So this is Cathedral Woods Goddess by Mirabilia. So here she is. And so Nora Corbett's the designer, and I love this so much. So I'll bring her closer. So there's the frame and the matting. We did this like copper frame. It almost looks like metal, like beaten metal. And this is actually like a velvet mat here, this teal, and then kind of a copper double mat. And there she is in all of her glory with all of her beads and krennic. There was so much krennic in these leaves. I did go with a museum glass. I feel like that just, it's a little bit clearer, protects the piece, and you can really see the beads and krennic really well. So yeah, there she is. So I was really like nervous about getting this frame because I used to get all my stuff framed at Craft Center Fine Stitchery, which was our LNS. They closed last year, unfortunately, so I didn't have a framer. And so I kind of looked around on the interwebs, and I found this place called Art and Frame Station. And it's run by this guy named Dustin, who basically has like grown up in the framing world. He's been doing this since he was a kid with his parents. And I went in and I talked to him and I was like, all right, let's give this a go. He had a really good eye for everything. And, you know, I talked to him about how he was gonna like mount it, and he pinned it for me. He actually even called me. We had picked some stuff out and he had called me later. He's like, hey, listen, like, I found this mat that I think is actually going to be a slightly better color. Do you want to come back in and look at it, or are you okay? And I was like, you know what? I trust you. Like, I saw some of his work in there. He did have some of his work posted with like needlework stuff on the on his website. So I knew he had worked with needlework before, but I was beyond thrilled with his work. I mean, that's gorgeous. Even my husband, who's the one that picked her up, he loves it so much that he had it hanging on our wall by the time I came home from work. And yeah, so if you are in the Salt Lake area and you are looking for a framer, Art and Frame Station, they are in Midvale by Fashion Place Mall. So I will put their name here, but yeah, I cannot recommend them highly enough. So that was my big FFO. I think my next one that's going to get framed by him is going to be Warrior Kitty, which, if for those of you that have been around for a while, probably remember, but it's a little full coverage. So, excuse me. So I did FFO another piece. This is Honeybee Basket by Primrose Cottage, and this is my FFO. So I just framed this. So actually I had a friend reach out, old friend of the family who I actually grew up with their kids when we were little, way back in the day in Connecticut, and she reached out and she was like, hey, I want to buy one of your cross stitch pieces. I was like, well, I don't really feel comfortable selling them, but if I feel comfortable gifting them. And so I found a couple of small pieces that I was willing to part with, that I didn't really have a plan for. And she picked this one out. So this is, excuse me, Honeybee Basket. And again, that's by Primrose Cottage. So this is one of the patterns I got when I was at the Stitch North Spring last year. And I stitched it when we were in Portland. I did it in just like a weekend, like 2 days. Really was not difficult stitch. And then I just framed it with some foam core, and I did put a layer of batting underneath it. So it has kind of like a fuller look. You can't really tell through the camera, but it's kind of like, you can tell in real life it's padded. And this is just a 7x7 frame I got on Amazon. So this will be getting sent to her in the next week or so. I just need to pack it up and put it in the mail. So that's my FFO. So those are my FFOs. So we'll get into the stitching. So I had kind of a new start situation that I already finished a couple of pieces. So this is 12 monthly minis by Primrose Cottage. I saw these stitched up again at Stitch North when they were the designer, or yeah, not Stitch North. Did I say Stitch North before? I heard Stitch West. Anyway, Primrose Cottage was the designer at the Stitch West in the spring of last year. And so I got this because I saw these and these were super cute. So, and I finished 2 of them already. So I did January. Oh, and I ironed these, but like I still have a line here, so I need to iron it better. But that is January. Cute little snowman. Came out really cute. And this is one of the ones that has more colors in it. Like a lot, some of them like don't really have very many colors, and that's cool. But that's January. And then I did, moving right along in order, I did February. So little hearts. This one only had 3 colors in it. There's that. And I thought these are really cute. I stitched these on 28 count mushroom Lugana, 2/2 full cross. Their models were done on 32 count, I think, and they did 1/2, which I don't like. It didn't seem like it was gonna be full. I don't know. And I had the fabric. I had 28 count. I was like, I just felt like getting them started. So I finished those 2. I have yet to start March, although I probably will now that it is March. I'll probably actually do one of these a month. They're really quick, easy. Took me just a couple of days where I was stitching after work to do them. So yeah, they were pretty quick and easy. So that was that one. I don't have that many whips. I just have 4 more things to show you guys because I've been stitching pretty like I'll just start stitching on something and then just keep stitching on it for a while. So like this one, so my next one I have to show you is my long dog. This one I'm cruising along on. So this is Act of God. This is what it will look like when it is done. So that is Act of God. And I actually, put this back in here. Oh, sorry for the crinkling. I actually finished another page. So last time I saw you guys, I had finished I had finished 4 pages, or I finished page 4. And then now I have finished the 5th page. So I am all the way across. So that is the page right here. That is the page. Now, granted, it's a smaller page than the other ones. It's only like partial one, but so it still took quite a bit of stitching, especially like just given how my schedule was the last like couple of weeks, or not schedule, just how work was. I put quite a bit of work onto this yesterday. I think I put in like 1,200 stitches yesterday just to finish it. Oh wait, hang on. I'm showing you the wrong part. There it is. I was like, wait, I've already stitched that. This is the last page that I did right here. So it's got little elephants here. Yeah, this is what I did. Sorry. Get it together, Jen. All right. So again, it was like partial page. It wasn't a full page, but still, I think I put like 1,200 stitches in yesterday to get that done. I just wanted to get this finished, but yeah, I am loving this. So this is it, and this is being stitched on also, I think, no, it's not mushroom. Oh, maybe it's mushroom jovelin. It's mushroom jovelin. So I don't know who makes what, but it's 28 count, and this is being stitched 1/1 full cross, and that's where we're at. So that's page 1, and then I'm moving my way across. This border is kind of like just annoying to do. Not annoying, but like it's definitely, you kind of have to slog through it. But I, yeah, really enjoy it. I really like stitching on this piece, like a lot. I don't know if it's that it's 1/1 or that it's monochromatic, which is really nice, or what, but yeah, I really like it. So that's my long dog. So that'll probably, so I'm about 20, I'm almost exactly 25% done with it, because I think it's just, I don't know, like Pattern Keeper says I'm 25%, but I feel like there's more than that, because there's, how many pages are there here? 20 pages, and I've done 5, so yeah, I guess I am 25% done. So I don't know, maybe it's just not as big of a lot. Maybe it just seems small because I'm stitching it 1/1 on 28 count. But yeah. The next one I have to show you is a new start. And this is a one of the ones from the Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden Samplings. And this is the Ferret. So this is just the next one. I finished the Jackrabbit, so this is the next one that I'm going to be doing. And I started this. Sorry for the zipper. This is being stitched. I stitched these on 20. Is this 28 or 32? I think it's 32 count. Sorry. No, it's 28 count. 32 count. Why can't I remember? This is not bad. I think it's 32 count. I'm stitching this on 32 count Lugana, and this is in the color Meadows by Stitch Me. This was made, this is one of the colors that was made specifically for this series. So I got like quite a bit of his body done here, and started coming in on the tail. I got some of these little, I hate these little things, these little flowers. I hate them so much, because there's like, they're just so, I don't know. I just don't like stitching them. But yeah, so I got most of his body done. I still have to like come up and do his arms, and this is his, like I said, his tail is gonna come way out here. So I have quite a ways to go on this, but I really love the variegation in this. So this is stitched mostly in DMC, but they do call for a couple of Weeks Dye Works. This is Weeks Dye Works Driftwood is what's making up most of the body. This is Saffron, I think, the yellow, which there will be much more yellow. There'll be bigger flowers in there, but not all of the Weeks Dye Works has significant variegation in it. So yeah, but this one does. And I really like the effect that it's giving. So my plan is to stitch all of these. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while. I mean, this is all I have, and I still have like, I mean, this is, I've got like this part done in this, and I still have like the rest of his body. These are huge flowers. I'll need to get done. I mean, they're not tiny, like, and they're very stitch heavy. Very stitch heavy. But they come out so cute. I love them so much. I really do. Yeah. The next one I have to show you, I didn't really make, and I should have been putting like comparison photos in for the ones that, oh, I guess the long dog's the only one so far. The next one, oh wait. No, you know what? I want to leave these out because I want to make sure I take photos for the next time when I need to compare them. All right. And so the next one I didn't make a whole lot of progress on, and this one actually I did it. I did this in January. I just forgot to show it in my last Flosstube. So this is Zion. I'll probably pull this out again. I just feel like working on it. I don't know. Zion by Unique Stitch Crafts. Our national parks. This is Angel's Landing, which I've talked about before. And I think the last time I saw you, I had done like a lot in here and just gotten the K. Right now I'm in kind of the stitch heavy part where it's just kind of blocky colors. So this is where I'm at now. So I think all I did from the last time I saw you guys was do like all of this in here, like just come down and fill this in, and I did the A and the R. That will Sibel Park, obviously. So not super exciting, just really blocky stitching. And then I'm gonna come over here. There's like green in here too with the blue, so it gets a little, I wouldn't say confetti. There's like 10 colors in this, but you just have to pay attention a little bit more. But I like how this is coming out. I do. I really do. Yeah. So, I don't know. I kind of, maybe I'll pull this out today. I don't know. We'll find out. I don't have a lot going on this weekend, so, which is kind of nice. Okay. And then I just have one last thing to show you, and this one is the one that I really love, and I have made a good amount of progress on. This is another Mirabilia. This is red. Let's see if that, there we go. It's red. And I am stitching this as charted. I'm not doing a conversion or anything. And this one I made a lot of progress on. We have friends in town, and this was the project I had out while they were in town. And you move my hedgehogs. Here she is. So she, I think what I did is, I know I came, so I think I only had like this done, like her chest, and then I came over and did this, and then I started working down in her arm and the glove and the dress, and this is going to be more of her dress over here. So I really got quite a bit done on her, and she's going to have quite a few beads in here. I did do her arm back stitching. I still need to do the glove. I just needed to get some more stitches in there. I am trying to backstitch as I go, although I should have backstitched. I think I backstitched here, but I need to do her glove. I didn't backstitch there for some reason when I was there. So yeah, her dress is gonna be big. Big, 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 big. This was really fun. This has been really fun to stitch. Yeah. Oh, I should have mentioned Arches is just on 20 count Ada. That's it. This is on, I know it's a Grace Notes fabric, 32 count. And I lost it's the Ghana. I lost the little card. I don't know where it went. I kept it in my bag and then it just disappeared. So I can't remember what color it is. I do know it's a Grace Notes fabric though. Yeah, and I did some back stitching in here on the leaves. I had to come back and do this red stuff because for some reason I thought they were beads. They were stitched. So I had to come back and stitch that, even though I had already done like all over here. She's pretty. She's gonna have a lot of beads. And I do stitch this. This is the third mirror I've stitched on 32 count. I've done of a hand dyed. I did Lilith and Cathedral Woods Goddess were on hand dyed 32 counts. And I know some people have like problems with the beads like being too tight. And I think on Cathedral Woods Goddess, there were a couple of times I had to like adjust the beads and like adjust the number of beads just because they were a little tight. But overall, I was really happy with how it came out. And yes, it was a little bit more difficult maybe than on 28 count. And I might try one on 28 count just to kind of see how it goes. But I like that look of the tight beads. So, I mean, definitely it's more of a pain in the butt to deal with probably. But I don't have the experience of stitching them on 28 count on a hand dyed fabric. So I don't know. And I'm wondering if like the linen, like, because a lot of people do it on 28 count linen. And does the linen shrink more than Lugana with the dyeing process? Because I know that's what people talk about, is that with the dyeing process, it'll shrink and 28 count will become more like 32 count. Maybe I should get this out and measure it. I don't know. So I don't know what the reason is that I didn't have problems. I guess, or maybe my tolerance for it is different, but yeah. So yeah, there she is, red. And this is, I love these little hedgehogs. This actually, so this one, Ray, Stitching Sunshine, she gave those out at Stitch West one year. And then my friend, Christina, was like, I love these, and went and found them on Amazon, and she made more of them. So I have a couple more floating around in my life. So that is all I have as far as stitching goes. Not super long video. And I think it's because I haven't been stitching many things. I've been stitching a lot. I just haven't been stitching on a lot of different things. So I don't know. And that's kind of how I've been enjoying doing it. And yes, it makes for like shorter floss tubes, but I'm doing the floss tubes for my enjoyment and I'm stitching for my enjoyment. So I'm going to stitch however. And if people want longer videos, there's people out there that have longer videos, I guess. As far as plans go, there is actually one I'm gonna start. I'll see if I can put a picture in. It's an owl forest. It's Nimble Birds, and I'm gonna start this with my friend Christina. We both got the owl forest embroidery threads for it. So, and those just came, I just got them like 2 days ago. So I will be starting that, and I am going to stitch it on 40 count, I believe, which will be my first time stitching on 40 count. So we'll see how that goes. As far as life updates go, not a lot to report. We did have a friend in town with his daughter. It was actually the last time I'd seen her, she was like 5 years old, and she's 17 now. So we had a good time with them being in town. I didn't get to see them quite as much because I was working. There was one week, that was the week we had an emergency every single day came in. Some kind of facial trauma, jaw fracture situation came in every single day that week. And then the week after, we had, which was, I think that was this week, we had another emergency. Like, it's kind of weird because I don't usually see head trauma cases this time of year because it's cold outside and a lot of people are inside, but we just kind of a fluke. Usually I'm seeing those cases in the summer mostly, but all of my patients are doing fantastic. So I was able to, I don't want anyone to get worried. Yes, they had head trauma, but yes, we were able to get all of them comfortable and fixed and happy, and they're gonna all be okay. They're gonna all be fine. But yeah, we've just had a really busy work season right now, and that is showing no signs of slowing down, unfortunately. I mean, it's good. It's a good problem to have, but it's a lot sometimes. So anyway, so that's my life right now. Coming up, I have a little bit of travel in March. I'm going to teach at Auburn University for a couple of days for a special course for vet students. So I'll be doing that. And that's really about it. Just working and teaching. That's it. So I should be back in about a month with another Flosstube update. And yeah, everything's going well. So thanks so much for visiting. And if you enjoyed the video, I hope you consider liking and subscribing. If you want to leave a comment, that would be fantastic. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.